right, so welcome. We're taking a look at Bloodborne, and for those of you who don't know about Bloodborne, it is not the easiest of games. It's from the Demon Souls and Dark Souls universe, primarily, meaning you're constantly dodging and evading, and it has a very dark, sort of macabre sort of feeling. But unlike in the other ones, where it was set in, you know, stereotypical medieval times, they went for an English feel, which is hilarious because it's made by Studio Japan. And this is a very, very Japanese series. And it's been a very interesting sort of perspective looking at the different games in terms of stylistically. Mostly, I've just played through the first little bit here with Gavin, and we've looked at some of the elements to catch you up. You basically went through some sort of weird blood transfusion.
You know, as one does.
Yeah. Went through a type of blood transfusion, and well, we can cut to that right now.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Yeah, so after that, you wandered out, you fought the first guy and died, and then you came back here and just started fighting a bunch of because you're apparently something called a hunter. Anyway, so that's the background. From here on, one of my notes was rated as fine, which restored all my health. Cause I'm fine, girl.
Yeah, that's what you
are. It's a neat little system to get you guys sort of to, not you guys specifically, but get people to cooperate a little bit more and be helpful. You can downvote people's comments, and in case you don't know what a comment looks like, I'll just stand by. They're little interesting little creatures, and the creepy thing, you can't really see it there, but I'll cut to a picture of one. Their faces kind of look like female anatomy. Apparently someone was getting some inspiration from the guy who did Pan's Labyrinth. So no, that's basically, now you are caught up. So now we're playing the game through normally. As I said, I'm just showing the effigy off here so you can see sort of what it's like. And to get started into the game. Oh man, I don't know how I avoided that. Gavin, you've looked at a lot of this, right?
Yeah, my roommate happened to be reviewing it, and it's okay for me to say that now because it's past embargo and everyone else has it. So yes.
How does the embargo work?
It basically, it was funny because he came home very excited because he could review Bloodborne. It was the first time his particular site had gotten sort of contract work with Sony. Not that you care, but anyway. He came back and he was all super excited, and he told me all about this for about, half an hour, and then he said, and you can't tell anyone about this, you can't tell any of your friends about this, and you can't go on social media because the embargo states that I can't even mention that I'm reviewing the game before the review gets released.
But you're past. We're past that. This is not a experiment. This is past the deadline. I bought it from a legitimate source, 100%. Yep. If you must know, it was from one of the many outlets that are future tense and involve ye old shoppy.
That was a clever euphemism.
I am so clever.
I think generations in the future will be
my talents and wit.
Struggling and striving. It will be a test of manhood, nay, of personhood, to figure out exactly what it was that Michael meant in that particular moment.
All right, so this is a weird spot. I'm sorry to cut you off, but here's a weird spot. All right, so in here, this old guy will just yell at me from a wheelchair for a while.
He's cute.
No, he seriously. He's going to pull a gun on me and take a shot that will shake the whole wheelchair.
And then you will search his corpse.
And then I will search his corpse and take his remaining bullets. His friends are upstairs yelling at me. Here's a note. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great breach to the citadel. As a ward, old Yharnam. It's a pirate town. Yeah. Not really. Burnt. Actually, it's based on Victorian Gothic. That's one thing you have to remember about all this. The whole theme is faced around very much Jack the Ripper, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. In fact, the whole idea of a blood, the whole thing you're introduced to at the beginning is that there's a blood trade in the town. And although historically blood trade, not as well known as anything, but corpse trading was. And especially during elements of the Victorian, cadavers and such and grave robbing was a big deal. So, you definitely get some of that feeling in this game, right?
Yeah, there's a reason why people like Edgar Allan Poe were so fascinated with the concept of, say, being buried alive. This is also the era where people were shelling out hundreds of pounds for specially rigged coffins where they had pipes that would go straight up to this top of the cemetery, and these pipes held a small little bell.
Yeah,
which also, ringing of bells also features very heavily in this game. And
that's how you summon other souls to help you, or
right,
bodies.
Exactly. And so these people would have a string tied around their wrists in the event of them being buried before they were actually dead. If they woke back up in the coffin, they could ring the bell, and
you die in a bad rain, people think your body's run cold, throw you in the coffin because they don't have your idea, because people ain't exactly got photo whatever the hell to do things.
And so that way, you would ring the bell, and they would come and they dig you back up. And
time for lures,
right?
Whatever that means. This is why it hasn't got any appraisals. Here's a trick. Apparently hunchbacks, as like Quasimodo, do not like fire. So when you take on... This confuses me. This upsets me. So you just mentioned a second ago Edgar Allan Poe, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's another poem by Edgar Allan Poe about a worm.
Yes, the Conqueror Worm.
The Conqueror Worm.
Ligeia.
Yeah. I'm bringing this up because the crows in this game do not fly very far. They sort of move along the ground and then hop at you.
Okay.
I think someone in Japan messed up the translation and got the titles mixed up. So they really read the Conqueror Worm. So read about how it crawls around on the ground and whatever. But the title was of the Raven.
Okay.
I am convinced that is what's happening, because these things do not fly. Like, they do not fly.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. Look. They will stay on the ground.
Well, we won't know because you just murdered all three of them.
No, but they didn't flap up. Oh, okay, I'll go after another one later, and you'll see my point. All but right. It's just messed up. Anyway.
Would it terrify you to know that I have all of the Conqueror Worm memorized?
No, it wouldn't terrify me. It might concern me a little bit, but not so much.
Ladies.
You're going for the cheap thrills. Anyway, so in case you've never been introduced to, you can tell that I've already, for those of you who played the game, you know that I already attempted to fight this boss once and failed miserably, so this is not my first try.
No.
I will fail again. And I will continue to fail until it all works out.
And we will derive greater and greater pleasure in witnessing your failure.
Yes, thank you so much. Mm-hmm. All right, so...
I have to take that back, though, Mike. You're right. Those crows aren't flying at all.
Right, eh?
They're on the ground.
They are on the ground.
Yep, because you killed them in one hit.
Shut up. Mm-hmm. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to try and take this on. So I'm confused about one thing.
Yes.
I have oil urn that covers the target with oil when thrown.
Mm.
Do you know if that's like okay, so sometimes in Bloodborne games, they have like special items that will, what's the word? Special items that will allow you to beat the boss relatively easily.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if I use the urn to cover it in oil and then throw a Molotov at it, will it just catch on fire?
That seems like it would make sense.
Should I try or just try and beat it bare-fisted right now?
Well, it's entirely up to you.
Because the only reason I say this is because in Demon Souls, the very first boss, you pick something up at the very beginning called sticky white goo or sticky white something.
Yes.
Which just sounded like someone put a dirty joke in the game for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But you found 2 of them, and you only ever found 2 of them. But if you put them on your sword when you fought the first major boss, you beat him.
Right.
Just automatically. He
Okay.
just died. So I'm debating whether or not this will work. So should I try one?
It couldn't hurt, I'd imagine. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? Oh,
I could do that.
okay, yeah,
Right there.
That's very dense fog. They imported that fog from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. actually.
Apparently, which is in case you can't tell by our outrageous accents, we're Canadian. So, let's try this out. I have no idea why I just tossed it. That bothers me. Oh, wow. Cleric Beast. This thing seems bigger.
Then what? You know that doesn't. Okay. Yep. Okay, it's on fire now.
No, it didn't do
Not
anything.
really.
I just wasted an item that helps me beat another boss.
You just made him angry.
Oh, no. Okay. I can't even see its fist. I'm gonna heal now.
Well, it's the thing.
Oh,
It's
boy.
the thing the size of a bus that's headed for your head.
Oh, I can't even dodge it. I don't even know where it's coming from. I'm apparently supposed to be more aggressive, but the thing is horrifying. I was hoping that would stop him. Apparently you can stagger him.
With the gun.
Yeah, apparently. I don't really know how yet. It's doing like no damage. Okay, that roll did. I think I died. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm dead. All right, so
You're pretty dead.
let's try that again. So round two. Well, almost round two. I have to get past this big fucker first. All right, so
Right.
these birds are gonna die
And
again
these-
because
and
I don't
these
want to
floor
fight the
birds.
birds. But now I gotta kill this.
And so we still don't know if
gotta
they
watch
can
my
actually
language here.
fly.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, because this is the internet, and you have to watch your language.
Yes, but it's supposed to be semi-educational, so.
Right, that's true.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die to this guy, who I actually killed without any fire a little while ago, so I don't know why. Ooh. Clutched that out in the end.
Yes.
Okay, I've heard of bodies passing gas when they die, but never doing like the flaming fart joke in like that. You see what I see, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah, okay, we're gonna
it
move
brings,
on from
It
this.
brings new meaning
And I pulled blood out of his butt.
to
All
the
right, great.
concept of bog light.
I don't know. The fact that I pulled out 2 blood vials from his bum, that has to be. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, educational.
All right, so gonna try this again. Gavin, advice.
Right. So I figured out what you did wrong with the oil last time. You threw the oil on him and set him on fire, which is a step in the right direction. You do want hot oil, but you don't want it on him. You apply it to yourself.
Wait, hold on, stop. I applied to myself.
You apply it to yourself. He is a cleric beast, right? So his weakness should be oily, glistening abs.
Are you suggesting I sexy man pose him to death?
Well, this game does have a variety of poses you can put yourself
Okay, you
in.
know what? We're gonna try it just the old-fashioned way. I'm more conservative in my demon slaying than one might allow.
I still go for the oiled abs and
Okay,
then
I need to figure out how to actually get him to stop doing that.
begging for your life.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling like Limp Bizkit. Like, it is not working here. Oh, there's my blood.
Yep, get your blood. Yep.
Oh, I got it. I don't know how I got it, but sure.
I thought that was going to be the "you are dead."
I
message.
seriously thought so too. Yeah, not working, and I cannot see where I'm rolling.
Well, you see the camera.
Okay, hold on. Let me try a tactic that my brother actually told me. So I get real close, and then I roll under him
Stab him
in the butt. Because this game, unlike the other Dark Souls, where you can block like, oh, that's how you gotta roll under his spindly legs.
yes.
Except that doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Okay. So I gotta run up to him and get under him. I have no idea what's going on. Do you have any idea at all aside from me punching him a lot?
You're almost dead. There's that.
I think I may have to level a little bit. I'm just
Have you tried getting under him and then doing a strong attack instead of a bunch of rapid stabs?
That. Oh, that staggered him.
Ah, well then.
His butt apparently is not immune to stagger stabs.
I can't tell if you've got a butt thing or the game does.
I think the game might. Well, that was the same in the other one. One of the... Whoa.
Oh, he grabbed you. You are clipping through his fist, but you're probably dead now.
Am I going to get pounded on the floor, too? Phrasing.
Education.
Archer is an awesome show.
That's
I am just stabbing the... I don't know what's happened here. I am stuck in a run animation.
I think we beat it. I think we beat Bloodborne. That's it.
I don't know what's happening.
We beat
oh, there
the
we
game.
go.
There we go. Okay. We're back.
We're back in it.
Yep.
No, we're not. I still can't change direction.
I think the problem is video cameras weren't invented yet in the Victorian
Yeah, that
era.
might be it.
Yep. So they're poorly optimized as a result.
I am only dodging backwards. I cannot move forwards.
Oh,
He
whoa.
grabbed me again, and he is smashing me on the floor. This is there's no gameplay here.
That's exactly what I did with the controller actually while facing this boss. So that's interesting.
There is a lot of blood all over the place.
Yeah.
Is he getting his health back? I can't tell.
He doesn't seem to be, no.
I cannot figure out how to get under him. Like,
Watch your health.
I'm trying to get under him so I could do something. I cannot. There we go. I'm down.
Yep.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna try and level up a little bit for a minute because this is not gonna work. Be back in one moment. Okay, third attempt here, and we've given up using the cane. I found this weapon randomly when I ended up in the wrong area. I think it's the sewers. I have no idea. I really don't. But we're gonna try this out since the cane seems to have a weird range. So let's give it a shot. In the end, ultimately, if you're talking about actual weapons, giant boned, creepy axe always seems to be better than.
Dandy's cane.
See, I don't know where to dodge there. Do you have any idea where to dodge? Maybe I have to break hold. No, I wasn't looking at it. Still. Oh, are you,
now you are in
for
trouble.
real?
That's
First thing.
That's not a good start.
No, not even a little. Frustration, I feel, is equivalent to how that guy's ribcage is. Open and obvious. Like just, it's like, I play a lot of games. I thought I was good at them. I really did. And then I got this game.
Where your performance is so shameful, sometimes the camera feels the need to
not
hide
even
its
follow
face.
me.
Yep.
Like, I can't figure out where to take him. Am I supposed to go further back? Maybe that's it. Maybe there's some space over here to use. I'm gonna hit a wall, aren't I?
Yep. Now you're dead. No.
I dodged under his arm.
But
Maybe I have to wait.
I think it still hit you.
There's an item there.
That's nice.
By the way, fire really does hurt him though. Just so you know. I swear I dodged that. Can I look at him please? Thank you. I am actually not even hurting him a little bit.
Well, you might be insulting his pride.
I wasn't even near him. I am actually very confused as to what I'm supposed to do against this guy.
Maybe it's all the concussions.
Maybe. Oh, come on. That was a big hit for no reason. I can't. I have to. Okay, so what hit me there? I don't know what hit me there. I actually have no idea. I have no idea how he's hitting me.
Well, that one.
Am I dodging too soon? I'm actually running out of blood potions. I'm gonna have to farm more in a minute. Maybe I'm just playing dumb. Oh, I did something good there. Does he have a pattern? Like, where's the pattern?
I don't know, but you're almost dead. Well, this seems to be effective.
I have no idea what just happened, in all honesty, but I just took a chunk of health off of him. I like boxed him in a wall.
You are actually spanking him to death.
Except he just turned around very violently because he's pissed at me as a human. Oh, don't die now. Heal, heal, heal. Get behind him. Get behind him.
Or maybe the cleric was a hint then.
Oh, that's a bad joke. And if I die now, I'm blaming it on the joke.
I was referring to the whole "get behind me, Satan" thing from the
leave me
Holy
behind.
Bible, so I don't really know what sort of joke you thought I was making.
He does this little whip motion that's annoying
Watch
as
your
shit.
health.
Well, it won't matter much longer. I'm on my last blood vial.
Yep, well, you can pin him against the wall again.
That would be nice if I knew how to do that. Every motion is the most tense thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! That is the luckiest thing ever! I got full health from that! I beat him! When I finished university, I did not feel as happy as I did just now!
To be fair, we went to a rather poor university.
I still got 3 degrees, don't start with me. That was amazing. Oh my goodness. My heart, I just want to show you how he looks right now. He is drenched in blood, covered in blood. And I am possibly filled my pants with every fluid that can be excreted from that. And I feel amazing. I feel like I got married all over again. I feel like I got married for a 3rd time at the same time. The feeling is indescribable. I totally understand this game now. If you struggle through it, if you curse your name and your lack of dexterity in your thumbs, when you finally gain that brilliant achievement, that startling moment of blissful success, you just feel this release. It's euphoric. And now I have to do it over again, don't I?
Yeah, I
no.
think so.
Oh.
Do you want to like smoke a cigarette or something?
Yeah, I think I need a little break right there. But let's go to the Hunter's Dream and see what that does.